Hey, what's up, everybody? So check this out, man. There's some questions in the comment section on that video I did a while back with the South Side and the blacks riot in High Desert. So I'm gonna clear this shit up, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about politics. We're gonna talk about how the other car functions and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Without giving up too much game about a lot of the shit. So before I get into that, I just want to tell you all this, man, that I started this channel because I really want to help motherfuckers from not going to prison. I was fucking around on the streets and caught myself a life sentence and went to prison. I wasn't supposed to come home. So, you know, God blessed me and I got a second chance, you know what I mean? I won my appeal for jury instructions. This is the type of shit I'm gonna tell you all about, you know, in the future, you know what I mean? I gotta work on that shit. It's a lot to talk about. So anyways, so I just want to deter motherfuckers from going to the pen, you know what I mean, or fucking up and finding themselves in predicaments like this, you know what I mean. I know motherfuckers are gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna bang on the comments, they're gonna talk shit, they're gonna do all these things, man. But you know, if you ain't here to, you know what I'm saying, educate yourself and try to change your life and try to do something better, you know, something positive and really, you know what I'm saying, make an impact in this world, you know, then I don't know what to tell you. But other than that, man, I hope y'all motherfuckers stay out of trouble, you know what I'm saying? And you know what it is. Let's just jump into this real quick, all right? So politics. The reason why politics are in place for a lot of reasons, all right? So before I go into it, I want you to understand something. Like I said, I don't want you to go to prison. But if you ever go to prison, all right, whether you're white, black, south side, north side, you know what I'm saying, other, whatever you are, you know what I mean? If you're able to have your own tables and have your own dip bars to work out on and to play on your own basketball court and your own handball courts, then you should know that your people bled, died for it, killed for it. That respect, you know what I'm saying? All that respect that you got when you entered those gates wasn't because you earned it. You know what I'm saying? It's because your peoples before you earned it. So going in there and acting like you got all this respect and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you was a killer on the streets, that shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't, you know? So when you go in there, the respect that you're receiving is because your people went to war for that shit. All right? So that's politics. Now, politics have been around, you know what I'm saying, before I was even born. I'm 43 years old. The politics been played in there forever. So I'm not going to go in there and change nothing. You're not going to go in there and change nothing unless you're ready to die and bleed for it and put in work for it. All right? So that's just how it goes. Another thing about politics is that, you know what I'm saying, they're in place to make sure that your people are safe and to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you carry yourself in a certain manner when you're on these active yards. So basically the politics consists of, if you're on an active yard, you know, every car has its responsibility on that yard to clean up their shit and to follow the rules, okay? And what I mean by cleaning up your shit is basically, don't be having no child molesters on the yard. Don't be having no rapists on the yard. Don't be having no snitches on the yard. You know what I'm saying? Dope fiends running up debts and shit like that. We don't want that on the yard. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? We want the yard clean. You know what I mean? Because you are your weakest link. I mean, really think about it though. You know what I'm saying? If you hanging out in a group of people and in that group of people, you know what I'm saying, you got a motherfucker that committed crimes and like raping women on the street and touching babies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or telling on motherfuckers, you know, then, you know, you are who you surround yourself with, you know what I'm saying? So if you're on an active yard, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to associate with shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who wants to, but, you know, if you want to, there's S and Y yards that you can go to and you can hang out with them cats and join their gangs, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, other than that, the yard I was on, they wasn't going for that on that yard, you know what I'm saying? So only motherfuckers who are real with the business are on that yard, you know what I'm saying? So with that, it's every car's duty to clean up their trash, you know what I'm saying? And normally the issues on the yard will be small, but whenever you see big riots like that, it's because an issue couldn't be worked out, you know what I'm saying? So it could be disrespect or whatever, and that car needs to save face, you know what I'm saying? So they're gonna attack you. You know what I mean? They're gonna attack your car. That's when war starts, okay? So like I said before, if you're not cleaning your shit, you know what I'm saying? You got fucking rapists, snitches, baby rapers and shit like that in your car, then best believe that the other cars on the yard are gonna make it their responsibility to clean your shit up. and they're gonna try to get rid of you. So they're gonna attack you. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? The rules are the rules, whether you don't like them or not. And again, like I said, if you don't like it, you know, you don't want to be on active yard, you can go to SNY yard, which is a PC yard, and hang out with the rapists and the baby rapers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's up to you how you want to do your time. So I was on this yard and I followed the rules just like everybody else, or, you know what I'm saying, it's cookies. So that's basically it. You know what I mean? If motherfuckers are respecting and following the motherfucking rules that their peoples died for in the past, you know, every once in a while you may have to handle your business or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because shit pops off. But other than that, you good. You gonna stay on the yard, you know what I mean? That's just how it goes. So, other car. Alright, so y'all know, man, I hate being called the other. When I first hit High Desert, I was on C1 lower yard. It was a 180 design. You're under the gunner the whole time, alright? But in that place, you know, we had earned enough respect to be called Asian Pacific Islanders. So if we went on lockdown, it was Asian Pacific Islanders that were on lockdown, not others. You know what I'm saying? Over there, others was like Guatemalan, Puerto Rico, you know what I mean, Cuba, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Them were others, you know what I mean? They didn't want to be labeled with us, so we got called what we were, you know what I'm saying? Asian Pacific Islanders. So that's what I'd rather be referred to, but anywhere else I went, San Quentin, Solano, Corcoran, we was down as others, you know what I'm saying? So the other car basically consists of any Pacific Islanders, any Asians, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Any Islanders or any Asians, you know what I mean? So in there, because we're a small group, we all had to come together, you know what I'm saying, and form our own car. So basically when you come in, you know what I'm saying, I can't speak on nowhere else where anybody else has been or anything like that. But I went through San Quentin, and that's the reception center in Northern California in the Bay Area. So when I came to San Quentin, you know what I mean, I got laced up by my people, and that's just how I rolled from the next 10 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? I run with Islanders and Asians. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Uso, you know what I mean, Samoan. When we come to prison, because we're a short group, we're a small group, we got to stick together, you know what I'm saying, and protect ourselves from everybody else. So anywhere I've been, we've been our own function, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Another example for it is that the yard is established, right? Well, the same thing goes for inside the building, okay? In day room, all right? In the day room in the building, you're gonna see on one side of the day room, you're gonna see whites, Southsiders. On this side of the day room, you're gonna see Northerners, others, and blacks, okay? So that's just how we split up in the day room, and we function that way. So of course, you're gonna, you know what I mean, if you're other, you're gonna meet a Northerner or a black dude, you know what I'm saying, in there that you're gonna be cool with, you know what I mean, maybe even from the streets and shit like that. You're gonna meet each other in there and get to know each other because you function on that same side of the day room, all right? But we all have established in there, the blacks, Northerners, and others are established in there. So we all sit at our own tables in the day room too. You know, the blacks have so many tables because they're deeper than the others. You know what I mean? The others might only have 2 tables or 4 tables, you know what I'm saying? 2 to 4 tables, but the blacks might have more than that because they're deeper. Same thing with the Northerners. They'll have a couple tables too, you know what I'm saying? So in the day room. But we all have our own little areas on that side of the day room. Which is, I know what y'all gonna say, man, what the fuck, man? Why don't y'all come together? I get it, you know what I'm saying? But these are the rules that were established before any of us. So it is what it is. So when you see the Northerners get off with the Southsiders, ain't no blacks or others backing them up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't helping them. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? When we were at war with the Southsiders, the blacks and Northerners didn't even back us up. This is how the shit goes down on those political yards. It's established. That's the way it is. You know what I mean? This is what I'm telling you from my perspective and my point of view and what I did in it, you know what I'm saying, in my 10 years in prison. That's how it's been. I can't tell you how it is now, you know what I'm saying? I've been out for a while, but that's how it was. These are my stories, and that's it. You know what it is. Stay the fuck out of trouble.